No?
We are live. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to Neil and Jan Resellers.
Welcome if you're new.
Yeah, if you're new, definitely welcome.
And it is if you're watching from the future on replay, it's now Saturday the 20th of August.
Is it the 20th?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, Saturday 20th, and it's 12 o'clock.
And we're just come on live just to talk about this morning's boot sale at Faygate.
Yeah, it was a great boot sale.
One.
Really busy, wasn't it?
It was absolutely astounding. We got there at 7:30. We normally get there between 7 and 7:30. And the cars were parked back to the roundabout queuing up to get in. Well, all of those should have already been in by then, normally.
Absolutely, yeah.
So we had to queue up to get on the field. And by the time we got on the field, Billy and the team were they did us a fantastic
brilliant job. Yeah.
Of the field. The selling field was already full of cars.
Yeah.
But they were just sandwiching in sellers that just wouldn't stop arriving. They just
kept
arriving and arriving and arriving.
And then in the end, they had to actually put them in the car parking bit, not the actual.
The first two rows of car parking were actually selling.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, those guys
hi, whoever that is.
Hello. But the guys that actually do all the car park shuffling people, they did such an incredible job. So just hats off to them this morning. They looked frazzled, I have to say. They all looked a bit, oh my goodness, what's happening?
Yeah.
And the queue that normally kind of goes round the car park a little bit and then down towards the entrance of the whole field.
Yeah.
That was just going in and out and up and down. It was meandering.
It was.
It went everywhere.
But we've got
because I was worried that there'd be more sellers than buyers at one point. You know, they were just every car just seemed to be loaded to the hill. But it was brilliant because all summer long it's felt like the resellers have what's the word I'm looking for? They were more outnumbered. That is the word. Had outnumbered the loft clearance people. You know, just the ordinary family. Let's empty the loft and take it all down the boot sale. But this weekend, it seemed a much better balance. If not, the loft people might have even been winning a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because we had so much rain during the week after a really long, hot, dry summer. All of a sudden it rained, and I don't know if people suddenly started thinking, if we don't do a boot sale and get rid of this stuff now, we're going to be sitting on it until
I think that could well be it. That's probably a really good thing. Anyway, well, should we have a little look at some of the bits we picked up?
Yes.
Excellent. And hi, we've got two people in. Hi, great to have you here on the live. If you would care to share who you are, it'd be great to see who's actually in.
Well, I was going to say, I can't read your screen without my glasses on, and when I put glasses on, I'm just sort of reflecting back the light.
Well, reflecting is going to have to be a thing. So I will do.
But anyway, you're going to be showing.
I'm going to do some showing. So, well, firstly, I'm going to mention. You guys probably know that, or if you've been here before, you might know that I've been picking up some clothes, some jeans. There's a pile back there on the sofa here. I actually picked up 16 pairs of jeans this morning. I've actually got some here. But first of all, I was going to quickly pick up, somebody else popped in. Hello. I picked up some caps. I've started on the recommendation of Jan. I've started.
Not that I know the first thing about caps,
but I just
know other resellers pick them up. And to me, they don't take up a lot of real estate.
No,
your jeans are kind of taking over an awful lot of space. Whereas, how many caps have you got in your hand?
I've got 7, 8. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 caps. 8 caps.
Look at the amount of space they take up. And how much did they cost?
Well, I bought 7 of them for £5.
That's why I said to pick caps up.
Now, and also not these, but I picked up some caps the other day, and some of them there was two of them that have actually sold for £44. Not me personally selling them. I haven't actually listed any caps yet.
Yours.
But two like mine had sold for £44 each. So
weren't they golfing ones or something?
I think there was one golfing one, and one was an Irish pub. I think that had a concert play there or something like that. So, but anyway, what we have is that athletic? Is that what it says?
Yeah, athletic.
So we've got an athletic Gap one there. We have another athletic Gap one. I have a red Gap.
Most of the ones that you picked up to start with are all Gap.
Yeah.
They've all got this Gap thing on there.
Yeah.
On the strap there.
Yeah, I have actually got the Gap thing on the strap there. Now I had a quick look at these Gap ones, and the Gap ones can go for about 15, probably 12 to 15 pounds. I actually looked on the Terapeak application on eBay of what's sold within the last year. So we've got lots of caps. There is also
that one looks a little bit dirty. You're going to have to look into how to clean them.
Yeah.
Because I know that Car Boot Chris does cap cleaning, and he says it's easy, but I don't know if he's got a video. We're going to have to contact him.
Yeah, and there are some people who
a video showing how he does it.
I know there are some people have like a cleaning stick. It's a chemical stick thing that they have. Stick? Yeah, I think it's a bit like a.
Just beat it until it's clean.
Just beat it.
Or take it down to the river.
No, I think it's a bit like like you get like a glue stick.
Yeah.
I think it's a cleaning chemical, and they put it on it, and then it does. I'll have to find out. It's on the mentor group. But then we got that one.
That's a nice one.
Was it like Cali Canine?
Something was on my foot, and I suddenly realised we've got a dog down there.
It's a Chester. But then I think that's a good brand of cap. Champion, is it?
I don't know what it is.
Champions?
Yeah, Champion.
I recognise the brand logo, so I think it's a reasonable kind of. Anyway, and then there was that one. So I picked up some caps. I'm hoping that
it's got lifetime warranty.
Wow.
Is that the lifetime of the cap or the wearer?
Good question.
And if it's the lifetime of the cap, surely when it's worn out, the warranty is gone.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm hoping that these caps should fetch about £10 each.
Yeah, just watch with your chair.
Yeah,
that you're
there's
not
a Chester
rolling
down
on
there.
his little paws or anything.
Over to Jan. What did you pick up, Jan? By the way, if you haven't got a coffee, we like to have a coffee when having a show and tell.
Wait until I've got my tea up to my mouth before you say anything. Well, my first pickup was rather nice pair of. If you put your coffee down, you could help to hold them up.
I could demonstrate.
Pair of mugs.
Both of them. Both
each.
One hand
with a pair of bowls matching. They are Port Merion Studio.
I'm going to hold that a bit closer because I can't.
Yeah, I can't reach any further than that.
Port Merion Studio, excellent.
And so I got 2 mugs, 2 bowls for £2.
What's that? Right, she's right.
So I was very pleased with those.
Yeah.
Merion's always a good pickup, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh, hello, Bear. Oh, look at him. No, you can't.
Bear's coming to say hello. So
he likes to co-present sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first time we're doing anything at the desk with our new twin chair.
Yes, the twin chairs. We only had the one before, so it didn't make it wasn't quite so good for filming.
But
so
we were actually on a live the other day with Mel in Australia and James and some other people, and while we're doing it, I just saw on my phone that on Marketplace another chair exactly the same as the one that we had come up for free.
Okay, stop it.
just a couple of streets away.
Yeah.
So we literally just said, sorry, we've got to run, and ran out while the call was going on.
Yeah.
And returned with the chair.
Yeah.
Finished up.
It's great to see that we have 3 people in it. If you'd like to say who you are so we can say hello, that would be great. And we'd love to...
well, also, I'm just going to say hello anyway.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello. And also, it'd be great to know where you're from. It's nice to know whether you're from the UK or whether you're from Australia or the US or France or wherever. It'd be great. Anyway, so I'm just going to go through a couple of the pairs of the jeans which I thought were good pickups. So the first one, this is as you can see, it's Levi 501s. Yeah, it's fine. So it's Levi 501s.
Distressed.
They're distressed. But I picked them up for 50p. And they should, in that condition, I would say, you know, I picked them up for 50 pence. I think they should probably sell for about 15 quid. Even though they are distressed with, you know, and the label's not that great. But it clearly is 501s. And, you know, some people do like that old distressed look. So for a 50p pickup.
Unfortunately, also, somebody has done actually done a very neat job of taking the hem up.
But
so that will have to be declared. But they've done quite a good job of it.
Done nicely. But saying that, you know, if they had just cut them off and left the tassels at the bottom, people would still be happy with that as well. Do. So I think for 50p, a good kind of pickup on that one. Should I just run you through the other jeans quickly? Or shall we move on to some of yours? Shall we do one on one, or shall we just get the jeans over and done with?
You can do yours if you want.
All right, let's just go through these jeans very quickly. The next one, some black Wranglers. Again, that was £1. You know, they're just a normal jean, but for a reseller picking them up for that kind of money, £1, there's definitely going to be a profit in them. The next ones, now these are shorts.
Ladies.
Shorts, they're ladies, but the brand is, if I can show you the brand, where's the best way? Yeah. So they are actually actual diesel shorts. So they should, I mean, it's a good brand. People like diesel brand. There is some distressing on it. It is a distressed pair. But again, I picked them up for £1. So would still expect them to sell. They might still sell for £12 to £15. They also had a full pair of jeans that are diesel. Again, there is some distressing on that, but that's not really a problem. And we'll show the label. If it zooms in there, and you can see it more there. Yeah. So again, pick them up for £1. I think these could be well over 60 quid when they're new. I think that.
And you have found that your jeans are actually moving quite well now.
My jeans are moving quite well. I've had 3 or 4 selling in a day.
But then again, because you're listing so many of them, eBay is now thinking, oh, Neil is the jeans man, and sending traffic to you. Sending traffic
that way, absolutely. So that's a really good thing. And then,
whereas eBay thinks, oh, Jan's retired.
Yeah, you haven't listed.
I haven't listed
in like forever.
All summer, it feels like.
So
I'm just not selling anything at the moment, but that's okay.
So we have another little pair of jeans. This is a Quicksilver, which is a surfing brand. A lot of people know Quicksilver. But again, I think that's quite a good brand, and I think they should actually resell quite nicely. Again, I picked them up for £1. I think all the time you're picking up jeans for £1. I mean, the other day I sold some F&F jeans, which is Tesco's, and they sold for £12.
And if you're not from the UK, Tesco's is, I think it's our biggest supermarket.
Yeah, it's just a supermarket brand. So if you can pick them up for £1 and you can sell them on for £10 to £12, then that's got to be a good flip. So that is my jeans that I wanted to go through with you guys. I say there's still a pile over there. We're going to leave them there. They're just everyday normal ones. I just thought that those ones that we showed there were worth mentioning.
Pleased with?
Yeah. Well, I'm pleased with actually all of them because they're all going to make me money. But I think that these will make me a considerable amount more for a very cheap price this morning. So I know you've got some more lovely stuff.
Well, my next item is not for resale.
Right.
It's for my own personal collection, and it's another piece of Neo.
Can I?
Yeah, you can, because I can't reach.
So.
And Neil's been telling me ever since we got home. I saw her first. I got there first. I picked her up. I held her before you held her. Yeah.
Well, I did get there, but I didn't want to buy it because Jan would want to. So, but yeah. So.
Show the maker's mark.
And the maker's mark.
Neo by Yadro. Marked on the bottom.
That way up, so you've got it there.
And she's not intended for resale, but what's happening at the moment, you can see just behind me my glass cabinet with all my
in this
collection in, and I'm trying to operate a one in, one out system. So if I buy a new one, I've got to choose an old one to go.
Yeah, it's really hard, isn't it?
One of your children or your favourite dog, you know, it's just not easy. So at some point in the future, there is a possibility that she will get moved on. But right now, she's mine for keeping.
Excellent. That's really good.
And she's in perfect condition.
How many more bits
really
have you got?
You've
got a few more.
2, 3, 4. I didn't get an awful lot this morning.
Well, I'm going to go through. Do you want to do another couple of yours? And then I bought some shirts. They're just behind me. I'll show you the shirts. Let's get Jan to go through some more. I had
decided that I have more than enough teapots already. I don't need any more unless I find a really nice one. Well, I don't know about you, but I think that's a really nice one.
Yeah. What's the brand on it, Jan?
This is Whittards of Chelsea.
Is that a good brand?
Well, it's exclusively for, so they don't actually make, I don't know that they actually make the pot, but these are all hand painted and sold via Whittards of Chelsea.
It does sound rather posh, doesn't it? Whittards.
Well, Whittards are a kind of a tea specialist.
Right. Okay.
So, you know, you get all your posh stuff.
Can I show that one up close?
Yeah, you can do. It does need a bit of the Jan treatment, but that will come up sparkling clean.
Let's give you a nice. Oh, I can't see though. There you go. Nice little look.
And do you want to show the mark on the bottom?
I do. Make sure I hold the lid.
£1.50 for that.
Is that up the right way?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Now, are you actually seeing, guys? If you can let us know down below, are you seeing that writing as the right way around, or do I need to reverse the camera? Hi, Jan. What's the difference between Ladra and Neo? That's a great question.
Well,
brilliant.
Neo is made in the Yadro factory, but it's like own brand in the supermarket. The Neo is the bottom end of the range. With the Neo, you'll find things like there's not quite as much detail on it.
So the hands don't have all the fingers, do they?
If this were Yadro, it would just be that much more
quality,
more intricate.
Yeah, so like a higher definition. You've got more detail in the definition, and
but you know when the Yadro brothers started the Yadro brand back in the 1950s, and by the late 60s, early 70s, when people had started going over to Spain for their holidays, that's when it really took off, and into the American market as well. And even today, there are still Ladra boutiques in cities all over the world. And, you know, some of their pieces are tens of thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
But the bottom end of the range for people like me who can't afford the dearer stuff, we would go in and get the Neo stuff. But it is all made in the same factory.
Same factory, yeah.
Brilliant. I'm actually thinking about doing a little video about what I know about
I think you should.
Neo. Because the thing is, I'm not an expert. I only know things through when I pick stuff up and I've been reading other people's websites.
No way more than people who know nothing, who just see an ornament and don't know anything about it. There's a lot you can actually tell about it.
Well, I was also going to do that combined with how I clean them.
Yeah.
Because you've got to be so careful when you're cleaning them.
Yeah.
And I was looking on YouTube the other day to see if there are many how to clean these pieces videos, and actually stumbled across a restorer, who he was doing a lady rider on a horse that would have been worth a lot of money. You know, the horse, one of the front legs was up like this. Well, it was when he finished. When we first see it, it's in pieces on the ground. The head of the horse had gone. It was all in tiny little fragments, and I thought, that's like bin. You throw that in the bin, you don't sweep it up and keep it. But he restored it as new.
Wow.
It was absolutely fascinating, but I shall never get that good at it.
Will you dogs just calm down out there, please? Thank you very much. Right, so I've got some a golf player. Hope that was interesting enough for you, and
how come you're all wet?
That you enjoyed that little bit that Jan was saying about the Neo.
Somebody had a drink and dribbled all over you.
Possibly.
Have they?
Right, so I picked up some shirts.
I was just thinking, I hope that's what it is.
I hope that's,
No, it is.
It is. Okay, so I picked up some shirts. Now, actually, at the boot sale, it was really good this morning, and there was this cardboard box, and it just says free on it. And it's like, now,
we like that.
We like free, but preferably not if it's tat. I mean, I don't really just want to get a whole load of rubbish. However, there was now, how many pairs of jeans you got left? Well, I've just bought 16 today. I'm listing 10 a day on eBay. I've got over 300 listed at the moment, and I've probably got a pile of about 50 upstairs. But remembering that I'm listing 10 a day, I actually need to do quite a lot. So yeah, still need more jeans. So come tomorrow.
Oh, right. What's that? AA saying.
Oh, actually, I'm going to pop these up.
It would be interesting to see a monthly sales video, and also one of which items sell for you. Well, as I was just saying, at the moment I'm not selling anything at all, but that's mainly because I'm not listing. I've got so much to do at the moment that I just haven't got the time to, because I do this as a hobby and part-time. Neil does it
as a job.
But yeah, you should be.
Yeah,
I've been saying that before.
So we should do Part of the problem is at the moment is that I had been getting clogged down a little bit because if you guys haven't heard of it, there's a channel called The Daily Refinement with a guy called Chris over in America, and he and Tekken Sports run a mentoring group, and their group has over 2,000 people in it. And I've joined this group. There is 24-hour Zoom chats, and there is certain calls on. So they do a gene call. They do one on media and jewelry and all kinds of stuff. But there's people. So I've been spending a lot of time trying to learn a lot about listing and listing better on eBay. And unfortunately, what it means is currently I still have about 10 videos still to get edited and to get up on the channel, which is partially why I actually said to Jan, let's do a live today, because it'll go straight up and it'll be straight out there.
Whereas my method on my little YouTube channel is what I film just goes out as is. I don't do lives, but I just, whatever it is, it just goes out. Yeah. And it's like, take it or leave it, you know, because that's
so
all I've got the mental capacity to do, really.
Anyway, so yes, I'm trying to get films up and whatever, and I am trying to get that backlog cleared, and then I want to make some better films. Some I'm not that these are bad, but I want to make try and improve the quality for you guys so you enjoy the quality and the content even more. So your input is really valuable because we're making these for you guys. So we want to know what you want to see. So actually letting us know that you want to see that, brilliant. We really appreciate it because the feedback is everything.
I think it would be actually quite interesting for us to go back to our early videos when we first started doing this, because we just started doing it and we already had all the equipment to do the YouTube.
Other stuff,
so we said, well, we'll do the YouTube as well. And, you know, you've watched us learn now.
Yeah. What is it? Just a year and a half now?
It was about March last year we started, I think.
So,
having said that, I've been buying and selling stuff on eBay for the last 20 years, but not in order to make money. It's just a case of I buy it because I like it. I sell it because I don't want it.
Yeah. Anyway, some of these shirts.
So do you want me to put all those on my lap and then you can hold them up one by one?
Let's do that. So this was one of the freebie pile. Now, looking at these shirts, there are some of these that I've instantly they're going in my wardrobe. I'm not reselling them. They're kind of my thing. So
here we went through the box, tried them all on, and
tried them all on. Yeah, I'm having that.
But
so,
the same as my ornaments, it's a case of one in, one out. If you've got a new one, you've got to get rid of an old one because you just we're overrun with stock anyway, but you're getting overrun with your clothes.
That's a Quicksilver. You can see the logo there. That's a Quicksilver, which is a surfing brand.
Surfing.
It's a surfing kind of brand.
So it's not like a designer brand. It's just
like a designer surfing brand.
There's a lot of people like you. He's not a surfer. He's a canoeist. So anything to do with water, he's in there.
Yeah, canoeing, surfing, that kind of brand. I think a lot of other people would know of Quicksilver now. But initially, I mean, you can see by it's a wave.
Yeah.
But it's a.
I was just thinking, isn't it a shame that we didn't, or there wasn't YouTube when you took up kite surfing? That would have made some interesting
that would have been hilarious, wouldn't it? So, but yeah, so Quicksilver, I believe Quicksilver actually make wetsuits.
All right.
So, anyway, so that's the first one.
That's going to fall.
That's going to fall, isn't it? I'll put it on my lap and then I'll.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought we would do. So that one was so new when I saw it. I thought there's no way that's going up for sale.
So this one is an animal brand. So again, this was a freebie. So this is really nice. The next one is what's that? This is a billabong. Obviously. Now, some people, without looking, might think, "Oh, it's a Harry Potter hat."
No, it does look a bit like the.
But it's actually
hat, isn't it?
a surfboard fin. That's the fin of a surfboard.
Right, it's an upside-down surfboard.
Upside-down surfboard fin. Yeah, but initially people
might. Now you've explained it. It's quite obvious.
People could go, "Oh, it's a Harry Potter hat." No, it's an upside down surfboard fin. So that was Billabong, and then this is another Billabong, I think. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So they were all freebies.
About Echo because she's really panting, but I suppose they've been chasing each other.
She's been running around the garden like a lunatic.
I thought, was she having a fit or something?
No,
she's just worn out.
Now, these t-shirts. Now, these ones I bought for selling. I just thought basically that it was a nice. So just looking for things to sell is kind of like. I thought that these next ones, buying them for £1, that they would possibly sell for £10-12. I could be completely wrong. The buying shirts and stuff is something that I'm very new at, and this is a very new area for me. So that these might be worth £2 or £3. And
yeah, because all the time I've known him, his clothes come from the cheap rail in Aston.
Yeah, I don't spend much.
As long as it fits and it does the job, that's all you're bothered about.
It's a case of
the only decent piece of clothing that you've ever had is your suit that we bought.
Yeah.
From Burton's, didn't we?
Previously, in my previous life, it was a case of I was a canoeist. It was about being able to afford to get to the canoeing site and having the canoeing gear that I needed to do.
He would spend an absolute fortune on
on a dry
on
cag,
a dry suit,
a dry suit,
cag, or
I mean, 200 quid on a dry cag to keep you dry whilst you're in wet water. Yeah, because I needed it. But for clothing, is just like, well, just give some tracky bottoms and a shirt, that'll do.
And for anybody who doesn't know, explain the dry suit. It's like a waterproof material, isn't it? Then with a really, really tight elastic.
You have a rubber seal around the neck and around the cuffs. And then you have a rubber seal kind of around. And you have
I was just thinking about when we had the wasp nest and he went out to deal with it. He put
the dry suit on because that way they can't get in anywhere. So dealing with wasps, it was kind of, so. And the idea is with a canoe, you then have a spray deck that goes around your waist and then clips on around the canoe, so you can go upside down without the water coming in. But also, if you're canoeing in white water and in the winter and stuff like that, if you've got a dry cag on, nothing gets down your neck, nothing gets in your wrist.
Not even there. I tried one.
Not even there. Yeah. But it means you can go over and roll up, and all that gets wet is your head and your hands. So it's pretty good. So
because he actually used to be on the England team for whitewater, didn't he?
Yeah, I used to be in the England team for whitewater canoe slalom. So and for rodeo canoe. But anyway, so going back to these shirts.
Mind out, you've still got this.
This is obviously a Darth Vader one, and I'm hoping that will sell for reasonable money. I've not looked at how much these sell for. I'm just taking a punt. I think that it is a popular subject. People will like it. Yeah.
Well.
Okay. All right.
Try not to move the chair.
I won't move. All right. Just. Right, so that was that one. Then there's a.
It's like you're knitting t-shirts.
I know, it feels like it.
All over
so
the place.
I figured a Simpsons one would be quite a good pickup. Obviously, a popular culture. Again, I have no idea how much they're going. I'm hoping that I can make £10 profit. However, this might be worth about £3, and I'm not going to make much at all. But you've got to pick these things up to learn. Then there was a UFO. You've got the.
I want to believe.
UFO there. I want to believe. Again, this was £1. And then the last one. This is a Doctor Who one. So I'm hoping.
It's such a shame I sold that Doctor Who mug that is still in its box. It would
go
nice.
Go well with it. But then people, I don't know.
But
sometimes
I did.
they do.
So that's that gone.
But anyway, so that was obviously the ones that I'm keeping. They're mine. They're not going anywhere. But these other ones, hopefully there's a profit, and then we'll try and do a film at some point to see if any of them sell. So that would be really cool. I want to throw these somewhere so that we can continue. I'm gonna.
Just on my chair behind me.
On the chair there. Okay. Hooray! Excellent.
I'll have them all on.
Yeah, it's entertainment though. Anyway,
is that all your stuff now?
That is, yeah. Apart from the freebies, I'm not actually going to show because there was a whole load of other little freebies,
odds and ends.
They're not really worth much. They're not really mentionable. It was just like there was some free stuff in the box. They're over there. So yeah. So Jan, you got more stuff, haven't you?
Well. This is what I mean about people cleaning out their loss. This is a Disney Store Tigger mug. 10p.
10p?
10p.
Nice.
I didn't even haggle.
Well, what, you could have got it at 5p?
Have you got one like this already? I know this shape. I'm not sure if I've got one or you've got one. But
no, not quite that big. Not like that.
But that's very, because you like...
I like the big roundy kind of mugs that kind of... Chester, please.
There's something going on outside there.
We have company. Kind of behave.
Try to pretend you've got manners.
Yes.
Yeah, so 10p for Disney Store mug.
So also whilst we're on, the mug is great, by the way. I like the mug. If you guys watching are resellers and stuff like that, have you been out to the boot sales today? Have you picked up anything decent? We'd love to know in the comments. It's always good to.
Was your boot sale busy?
Yeah, was it busy?
Was it just ours that went completely bonkers, or was it yours as well? And then I picked up, it's one of those
That's nice.
mugs with, it's got either a coaster to stand it on or a lid. You can use it as a coaster or a lid on top. And this is made by Johnson Brothers. And oh, you know that basket that I bought a few weeks ago with all that crockery in it?
Yes.
That was all Johnson Brothers.
Oh, right, yes.
So that's what attracted me to the fact that I saw Johnson Brothers on the box, the fact that it's actually still brand new.
Yeah.
How much would you like for this? He was a trader, so I thought, oh, you know, here we go, it'll be a couple of quid. And he said, 20p.
20p.
Hello?
20... Sorry, I was partially trying to read what was in the comment there as well.
You're supposed to say, 20p, that's
20p.
amazing.
That is amazing. 20p.
20p, it's obviously double what I paid for the other
fiver.
But 20p, I'm not going to worry about that. And it says on it, it's a picture of a lady doing the ironing saying, without stress, my life would be empty.
Yeah.
That's pretty much me, really, isn't it? Except for I don't do the ironing.
I think I'm going to show that picture. It's quite a nice little... That's a nice mug. Mug or cup?
It's a mug. Yeah, no, that's not a saucer.
Oh, I thought you said it was a saucer.
No. I said it's a
lid or
a coaster.
A coaster. All right.
You know, like
that's a coaster.
Like these that we put our cups on.
Yeah.
But that one is actually shaped to fit on top to keep your tea warm.
Fab. I like that.
It's a bit like clothes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You use a mug to drink out of this. You know the guy who does daily refinement?
Yes.
Could he refine you at all?
Well, that's why I joined the group. Obviously. I mean, to learn more.
Yeah, and then we were actually, we'd left the boot sale proper and we were out into the car park, but the boot sale had extended into the car park.
Yeah.
So then I found I know I wasn't going to, but it's Price and Kensington. Actually, it doesn't look as though it's been used. There's no sign of use on that, apart from the fact she's taken the price ticket off the bottom. I do like it when people wash stuff up before they sell it.
It's civilised.
There's so many people.
It's like,
you know, mugs that I've picked up in the past that look as though people have had half a cup of coffee, put it down, and thought, oh, I'll just sell that then.
Yeah.
But anyway, wasn't going to get it.
Right. Well, why weren't you going to get it? Just because you got so many?
Because I've already got one exactly the same as this.
Right.
I've got lots the same as this in all of the colours that they do.
However, when you stop hoarding and start selling, you'll have lots of these great ones to sell.
At 50p.
It's rude. It's rude not to.
And
do you think it's rude not to? We do.
And the lady had two little girls with her, and she was saying, "Will you take the money?" And I only had a coin, and the little girl had to work out how much change to give me.
It's sweet.
So it was nice. It was nice that she had a learning opportunity, and I got a bargain.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I didn't get much this month. I think I spent £14 altogether.
£14.
Hang on, let me consult my little pink book. £14.30 I paid, but £10 of that is a visa. So £4.30 for potentially stock, except for I do really like these, but resist. We have bowls. I don't need any more bowls.
Yeah.
I could sell the Jamie though.
Good.
But anyway,
worth thinking about.
I don't need any more bowls or mugs.
Yeah. Well, I spent £20. Briefly going on, briefly mentioning what AA is saying about be interesting to know about monthly sales and what items sold. Well, I'm selling quite a lot of jeans. Obviously, we will do another film that is specifically just that. But as it's been mentioned here, let's just give a little. In fact, I could possibly show what's being sold, actually. I don't know. Let's have a little look. Let's do a quick. Let me see. Can I share screen? Yeah, I can. Let's see if this works. Let me just go on to just check that in doing this, I'm not revealing people's addresses whilst I'm just checking this, guys. I don't want to be giving away. Yeah, I think I should be able to do this. Let's have a look. Let's see if this works. Let us know in. Let's see if it works. Let's share screen. Let's try.
Yeah, because I was just having a quick look, and the last few months, all I've sold is mugs and 2 cookie jars.
Right. Okay.
But then that's mainly what I've got at the moment is.
Yeah, I don't know that this is.
I didn't see any stacking mugs at all today. Did you?
No, I didn't see a single stacking mug. Let's try it. Hang on. Right, is that Chrome? Capture. I don't think this is working, guys. I don't think.
Well, we'll do it as a separate film.
We'll do it as a separate film. But yeah. So I'll briefly tell you. I've been selling jeans and more jeans. I've sold some jewelry, sold a camera, cup. Had a puzzle that I sent out, and it actually got damaged. It was going to be for presents, so I've refunded that. Some more jeans, and a camera bag, Nikon camera bag. There was a Minolta camera bag that sold. A DVD.
Well, put it all together
cameras.
In a film.
Yeah.
As soon as you've caught up on all the films that need to be edited and put out.
Yeah.
Then we can start doing a what's sold as a regular thing.
Yeah. No, that would be a good idea.
I'm also hoping as we go into the winter to do a lot more lives as well.
Yeah.
Last year we were doing the Rainy Sunday show. Anytime the boot sale got rained off on a Sunday, we were doing a live instead. So if you're around on a Sunday and it's raining,
there'll be a Rainy Sunday show.
Could well be doing a Rainy Sunday.
And now we have the 2 chairs. Makes it nice to be able to sit here. I'm so
thrilled that they're matching though.
Yeah, no, it's fab.
2 identical. Unfortunately, they're both seen better days. That's why she was giving it away for free. But they're still incredibly comfortable.
Absolutely.
And from the back, they actually look fine because we got a big corner desk in our lounge
just here. There's a corner desk.
And then we've got both of our iMacs are on the same desk, and not until the second chair.
Yeah.
We were having to kind of book desk time to come along and do what we needed to do, which is another reason why I'm not listing much.
Yeah, just haven't got the time.
You always hear either doing your mentoring program or
might even be able to spin one round this side and one round that side to work a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see how it evolves.
Something will happen.
But anyway, I think we're about done. Are we?
I think it's done for what we picked up today. Was there anything else that we were going to talk about?
No, I mean the boot sale tomorrow, provided it's not raining.
Yeah, well that would be
Hickstead,
yeah, which last week was the 2 that we went to on the Sunday. Hickstead and the new one. It's not a new boot sale, but it's a new chap running it at Ardingly, the South England showground. That's now Mick is now running that, and it was. I felt so bad for him. It was his first week since he'd taken it over.
Yeah,
and it was dire. There were very few sellers there. By the time we got there, not many buyers there. But it had been just the same at Hickstead, where normally you'd have the entire field full, and there was barely half a field. I don't know what it was last week,
but I want you guys to know.
In fact, Billy was saying that this morning when I spoke to him before we went in. About last week, it was very quiet at Faygate as well on the Saturday, and he said, last week it was dead. He said, now look at it, and they were just
But for buyers and sellers, for that one that's going to be, I did actually do a 2-minute interview with him, but
what, Mick, at
Ardingly, they are going to do it throughout the year. There's going to be very few exceptions. There might be 1 or 2 exceptions, but basically they've got access to buildings for actually for using in the winter.
South of England Showground is where they do all the big agricultural shows and everything. So they do have undercover.
So he's going to develop it as a full year-round boot sale. So obviously out in the summer, out under the sky. But when it comes to the not so great kind of weather, they're going to take it into the buildings.
But
and
even
it's
for
still going to be
Sunday show, we can still do we can still get a boot sale in and do a rainy Sunday show.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
so
we should
do that.
Yeah. No, we should definitely do that. So yeah, we need to do a little bit more. So is there any other questions from you guys? We have 8 people on at the moment. Anyone got any quick questions before we let you get on with your Saturdays? Obviously, anyone watching on a recording, it may not be Saturday, obviously. And if you've got any,
not be morning.
It might, yeah. And if you've got any questions, whether you're watching it now or on the recording, drop it down in the comments, and we'd love to answer any questions if they're sensible. Obviously, I mean, who needs to know why the sky's blue?
Had said on the comment a couple of weeks back about us looking for perfumes, and there were loads of perfume there today.
Yeah.
But they all look like the not the actual real perfume. The I don't know what you call the fake ones that aren't as good. So
yeah, and the thing is, I mean, I certainly would never pick up perfume because my sense of smell is appalling.
We can't breathe through your nose.
I don't breathe through my nose. I tend to mainly breathe through my mouth.
Go around licking the bottle.
What does this one taste like? No. So, and the other thing is, a great comment from Jan is, you never know how old they are, and the thing is, if they've been sitting out in the sun, and so I just
not just sun. If they've been out in the light,
out in the light will that destroy them, right? So I have no idea on perfume, so I'm never going to pick up perfume.
I just remember when I was working back in duty free, when the girls who were on the perfume counters would often just pick up their testers and say, "No, that one's gone off," and just sling it out.
You see that?
Whereas, having said that, I'm actually still using a bottle of perfume that I got when I was working there, and that's.
But
5 years ago.
I could basically put disinfectant in a bottle and that smells nice. I wouldn't have a clue.
I could give you a bottle of Safe Flora and tell you just dab it
on. Bit of Safe Flora,
it smells nice.
So yeah. I mean,
Although having said that, do you remember when we stayed at that really posh hotel, and they actually used a molten brown people fragrance as a room spray in the bathroom? Yeah. Some places though. It was nice though. Yeah. I can't remember the name of it, but it was really
we've
nice.
had no more comments, no questions, no requests. So it's probably time to wrap it up for today.
Well, it's lunchtime anyway.
It's lunchtime. Time we go and get some food.
Thank you for joining us for our little chat this morning.
Absolutely. It's been great having you here.
And will we do one tomorrow?
We'll do another. Should we do another live tomorrow? Probably.
Well, I suppose it depends on how we feel.
We'll see where we get.
If we do Hickstead, then we might come, because we used the sat nav to go from Hickstead to.
It was wrong. The sat nav just took us a
mystery tour all around the countryside, didn't it? And
it
felt as though it should have been Ardingly on the way home, but
it felt like a very long journey. It felt like
we were just using an awful lot of petrol to get there. So I don't know if we're going to be able to make Ardingly tomorrow.
But anyway, there'll be films coming out, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Love having your comments on there. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's taken us so far a year to get to about 400. We're about 410.
410 at the moment.
We'd love to try and get to 1,000 by the end of the year. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing
and share us around for anybody who enjoys this sort of content.
Absolutely. Saying that, if anybody also would like to come on the channel who's a reseller and would like to also share what they've picked up,
James.
We had James, which is Bold Finds. If you don't know Bold Finds, pop over and have a look at Bold Finds. In fact, I've still got the banner here. This is the banner for Bold Finds. He was on with us last week.
And you can also go back in our films and watch that one.
Yeah. So yeah, go back in the films and watch James.
We love meeting other resellers and chatting with them. So if you want to pop on and have a chat with us and do a joint show and tell, show us what
absolutely.
You picked up.
Yeah, that'd be really good. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will end the broadcast now. Bye.